Hi guys, today is the last day of Cannes Lions. That's why I decided to prepare a whole set information about the gadgets, because we're in a place where the most creative minds are, so you probably would expect the gadget's going to be amazing. So I'm going to start with the basic gadget you always get in Cannes Lions, which is the bag. Very pretty bag. The only problem with the bag that I think it was definitely created by, first of all, the man, and second by person who never been in Cannes, because if anybody went in Cannes, you know how many gadgets and information you get, so you need to hide it. And try to find the iPhone in the back like this. If you're a man and you don't know what's happening with the back when you have iPhone there, so you need a special something for your bag. So you have no pockets, no anything. So this year I did not even use this bag because it's completely useless, but it's great because I have another bag that was there, which I also did not use, but I'm also very happy to have it because all my shopping in Biedronka, I will not have to pay for extra bag and going to be very ecological. So, but they're all completely not prepared for useful using, for like being user friendly. But that's really a gadget. Everybody's doing this. Now I'm going to show you the most important thing. What are you getting? You're getting a lot of gadgets like this, which are stuff like Dubai links are as great as it is. I'm personally completely not interested in all information about them, so it's trash. Another one, it's also I think annual 2016 is possibly useful for people who may be more into ads and gonna look through all these numbers and ads describing. But to be honest, I have seen zero creative person or any other person actually looking through this. On my blog later, I'm going to show you photos of the places where they put as a trash all of these things, and it's like huge trash full of stuff like this. And it's another super useful. It's information about Berlin School of Creativity, who always supports the festival or sponsors, whatever they call. They also have workshop. It's great, but all of this you can read online, so it's completely not interesting. Now the most important thing that they give and that I actually like is magazines. They have daily magazines, like Shop above them, printing them every day. You have new ones, so next day you cannot get something from yesterday, and I love them. I genuinely love them. But you know what? I'm going to show you how original looks like. This is the original look. It's very fat, and this is what I get out from them. From each magazine, this is how much stuff you take out. Oh, this is how much stuff I take it from every magazine because it's just too heavy. And also, it's not only it's too heavy. I never ever. I was trying to for 2 years and never ever looked at something like this. I also think it's extremely not eco-friendly, and I don't know why anybody would ever do this. And I don't know if Cannes is aware. We do have applications now. And all of this would be so much easier to see in application, and we would not have to waste so much tree. And then every second thing, every second speech say, oh, we need to be eco-friendly, we need to be eco-friendly. Just be eco-friendly. Don't do this. We do have digital now, and this is actually good. So the other thing that you have, this is my favorite part. You have leaflets inviting for different speeches. Well, this is leaflets from the most creative festival in the world. You know what, most of them are completely useless. First of all, they're definitely, I can't say they're creative. Most of them are completely not creative. Most of them, they give you even information what it is, and most of them don't even convince you to go there. So leaflets, I don't remember when anybody ever used also leaflets. I have not seen, but maybe some of people using. I definitely do not use them. Sometimes I use posters that are hanging and reading what is going to be. I always say on my presentation and workshops that if you're supposed to do leaflets like this or like this, that it's not sticker that you can stay forever with you and you like it because it's fun. It's not fun, it's not creative, it's not even informational. I don't know anything about what will happen here. Client-agency relationship will get warmer in Cannes this year when you discover why Gilby was right. Great. I have 5 another speeches during this time. A Gilby has to convince me why I should choose them, not 4 other speeches. Do this convince me? No. No. So I always say on my workshop, if you want to do leaflets that look like this, just better go on to poor people, to the church, give them money, ask them to pray for you, and possibly God will hear you more than I will hear you. So completely useless. And I feel embarrassment. It's a great festival. And now I love this gadget. They're great. Like, you can say they're useful because it's super hot. You know how many people I saw in Cannes using them? I hope the answer is correct because it's the only good answer. It's 0. Again, 0. Like, seriously, can you imagine me doing this way and carrying this with me? It's like, don't do this. Like, seriously. Another gadget that I also love, this. Do you know what it is? I don't. And you know what? I'm never gonna find out because I'm not even going to open it because I don't care. Like, I see a lot of stuff that are just too complicated to do. I'm like, sorry for being stereotypic. I'm a girl. I'm very bad with this. I don't know what it is. I'm never ever gonna do this. And I completely don't care. It's not IKEA. I came here for festival. If I wanted to play with this, I would go to IKEA, buy furniture, and play with this all day. I'm not gonna do this. Another is t-shirt. Like, it's useless for me, but for some people it is okay. They're wearing it. I'm gonna wear it to sleep. Usually every year it's Vadim Makarenko who loves them, so I give it to him. But now it's my sleeping t-shirt. So how creative is this? I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna open it especially for you. You really think it's super creative for the festival that hires the most creative people in the world? How creative is this? Not too much. I'm gonna show you about super creative thing that I saw. Look at this. This is, I think, it's to make your iPhone not to be hot. And everybody's reaction is like, ooh, how cool is that? And then it is cool. And then you look around, and again, how many people are using this during the festival? And again, there's only one correct answer, which is 0. This is how cool is this. We can make as many cool gadgets as we want, but then what's the point if nobody's using them? It's not only about being cool, it's also about practical and giving some information about your brand. I know what the Vark is. Do you know from this what the Vark is? It's actually a really good brand because it's making amazing articles about strategy and creativity. Now we're gonna start with the gadgets that I actually like. So you're not gonna say I'm too negative. I like that in Cannes you can get a lot of magazines for free. And I love that some of them even prepare Cannes issues. This year it's again Brief was there. And if you think Brief prepare, which is Polish magazine, a special issue, no, it never does. But I like that many magazines actually preparing specials, and I really like it. The other thing, I think it's not exceptionally useful because I actually don't use it. For me, it's a souvenir. It's a book with all information. This year it was very pretty. It's really cool. Like, it's really cool. I just don't use it. But I always have it as a memory from the Cannes. It's what kind of workshops you have. Another thing that I like that they have, it's like another personalized issues of I think it's Wall Street Journal. Yeah, it's Wall Street Journal. The Ad Revolution. I think it's super cool. Like, during Cannes, that you're getting special issues about this. I really love it, and I read this, and I actually read this, and I'm gonna take it with me because it is very, very useful. So this is what I like. I love that my favorite magazine, Fast Company, was there, and it was for free, which I don't know if you know how much it costs in Poland. It is expensive, so I'm very happy to have it. Funny was that Wired, who had 2 talks, and Calais was also promoted in the application. The Wired magazine was not there, which I find strange, but I don't know why. But it was no Wired. Okay, and now we're getting closer to the best. Don't worry. So this is leaflet that Vark preparing, and I think it's also very cool because it has articles from Vark, and it has some information that are actually useful, and I want to read it. And again, I'm sorry to be such an eco freak, but I don't think it's okay to print it this way. Like, you really can make it, first of all, twice smaller, which is important because I do have a lot of stuff to carry. And why do you all talk about ecology if you print it like this? Do not print it like this, or just be brave enough to say, I don't give a shit because I want it to be pretty, not to be eco-friendly. Okay, but to the greatest gadgets. I love notebooks, and you always get a lot of notebooks in Cannes. And one of the notebooks is very special because it's very beautiful notebooks. It was so pretty that I decided not to use it, also because I brought my own notebook. But this is I'm not sarcastic. It's very beautiful a notebook of new school. Unfortunately, I was in a new school workshop. It was horrible. It was completely useless. But this is very good. And the thing that I also absolutely love that they give book this year was the first time when they gave books for free, and I absolutely loved it. So this is a good gadget. Oh, I have one more left. Unfortunately, it's not that great, and it's Getty Images gadget. And again, it's great. I'm not exactly sure how to use it. I'm never gonna find out because I just don't care. If I have to do one more step to find out how the gadget works, it's the same with advertising. If any of the customers do not understand advertising, like, trust me, I do research 11 years. He will never ever have a second thought what it is. He's not gonna be so like, oh, can you explain me what it is? No, because he has just two choices to say, you're an idiot or I'm an idiot. And what do you think they're gonna choose? So I don't know what it is. Getty Images is a great company, but the gadgets are not so great. Workshops, by the way, horrible. I give them a try twice this year and I left. So anyway, to summarize it, I think for Creative Festival, the gadgets are definitely not creative. And the most creative gadgets are actually not that creative, they're just useful. Like this book, maybe this is a little bit more creative because it has quotes, which I love. I love to get magazines because it's connected to what it is, and I don't like gadgets that are completely a waste of time and money. And I also think it's not okay in world of digital to waste so much not digital paper. We do have internet and application can. So thank you again, and I'm gonna see you soon from the campaign.